Hey there guys! So as I mentioned in my last video, I took a trip to Chicago recently and I still haven't unpacked all my stuff, even though that was probably like a week and a half ago. But because of that, I decided that I would make a video on what I keep in my travel makeup bag. So this big guy right here is my travel makeup bag. And I have my everyday makeup bag too, which is this slightly smaller guy. I use this to do my makeup just about every day, and I will do a video about this for you guys, showing you guys all the stuff that's in here, and I'll probably just do it when I do my everyday makeup routine, but this is chocked full of like foundation, eyeliner, powder, concealer, just all the general stuff that I use every day to get ready. So in addition to that, I brought this big bag full of stuff that God knows I didn't use all of it, but I'm going to show you everything that's in here. So I'm just going to jump right in because there's quite a bit of stuff in here to get through. Okay, so obviously I overpacked. I always overpack my makeup no matter where I'm going. I could be going out for one night and I'll bring enough makeup for 3 days. So for a 3-day trip, I brought enough makeup for probably like a week and a half. So first I have this foundation. I brought my regular foundation, and then I also brought this CoverGirl Nature Luxe foundation. It's a lighter coverage foundation, so I used this like one day that we weren't really doing much, that we were just kind of hanging out in the hotel and we like ordered in room service and stuff like that. So I used this just to kind of even out my skin tone as opposed to covering up everything like I do with my Naked foundation. And then I also brought an extra powder too. This is the Revlon Photo Ready, and this is sparklier than my regular everyday powder. So this is for like going out at night. I use this when I'm going out at night because it brightens up my face a lot more and it just makes my face look a little less blah and boring. So that's why I brought that. I also brought this Bronze Booster bronzer because I don't use a bronzer every day, so I thought I would bring this along just in case I needed a bronzer. And then I brought 4 extra highlights. I have an everyday highlight, which is like a peachy pink, but I brought all of these with me too. So this is the Magic Lumi Concealer Corrector by L'Oreal, and I actually use this as a highlight because it's way too light for my skin tone. It works really nice as a highlight. And I also brought an e.l.f. All Over Color Stick, and this is in the color Golden Peach. And I brought my High Beam and my Gilded by Benefit. Okay, and now on to eyeshadows. I brought a bunch of extra eyeshadow. I only use one eyeshadow regularly, so I brought a bunch of extra stuff just for going out and stuff like that. So first I have this Hard Candy palette in Naturally Gorgeous. This is just a drugstore palette, but it's got a bunch of really awesome colors in it. It's broken. And then I also brought another drugstore palette. This is a Maybelline palette that's actually missing a color. And this is an Expert Wear eyeshadow in Sun-Baked Neutrals. So as you can see, I don't wear a lot of color on my eyes. I generally just wear neutral colors. So this is another pretty neutral one that I just got all over my fingers. Ugh. This one is a Maybelline Eye Studio in the color Khaki Craze. So this one's like kind of a green color, and that's a gold with green flecks in it. And then this one's really similar to that. This is Lunar Eclipse by Hard Candy, and it's just sparkly, like bronze. I don't really know how to describe this color, but it's really pretty. And then finally I brought this NYX eyeshadow palette. I only brought this along for a couple of the colors because I only use the black because it's the only matte black I own, and then the brown and like these two on my lid, and then the rest of them are all too light for my skin tone, but I brought it along because I like a couple of the colors in there. Blush. I brought a bunch of blush even though I like never use blush, and I don't think I used very many of these while I was there. I brought the Revlon Color Stay Mineral Blush, and the color on this is Honey. It's a really pretty like peachy color. I don't think I used it at all though. This is a L'Oreal Paris Magic Smooth Soufflé blush. I use this one all the time actually, just because it's not like super dark. It actually looks really natural. It just gives you kind of a nice peachy glow. And I like the way this stuff goes on too. And then this is one that I actually used a lot while I was there. This is a NYX Stick Blush in the color Hibiscus. And the blush is the exact same color of the package, which I think is kind of cute. I use this one a lot. I like the way these go on. You can make them like super pigmented, or you can leave them like super subtle too. I usually leave it pretty subtle because I don't like blush that much. And then I want one more NYX blush. This is a cream blush in the color Tea Rose. So I use the same eyeliner pretty much all the time. I either use a dark brown eyeliner or a black eyeliner if I'm going for like a more bold eye look. But I brought this extra gold liner just in case I wanted to switch things up a little. This is a Maybelline, no, Rimmel. It's a Rimmel Exaggerate in the color something. I don't even know. Oh, Precious. It's called Precious. And the liner is, again, exact same color as the packaging. I like stuff that's like that because then when you're in the store you can actually tell what color it's going to be from the packaging itself. And then I also brought a NYX Jumbo eye pencil in a black, and this is because I didn't have a smudger at the time when I went to Chicago, so I was using this to smudge the outer corners of my eyes. And then I brought a bunch of mascara too. I brought this L'Oreal Paris Double Extend, and this comes with like a maroon glittery side and then just a plain black side. And I also brought this other double mascara. It's the Big Eyes Falsies by Maybelline, and this comes with a side for your upper lashes and a side for your lower lashes, and it really lengthens your lashes and makes them look great. And I also brought the Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes because I adore this stuff. I use this stuff all the time when I'm going to work. Usually I just use the L'Oreal like Million Lashes because it really separates your lashes, but I use this on top of it and it makes them look really awesome. And finally, I brought a bunch of lipsticks. So, let's see. The first one I brought, this is the one I use the most often because I've been obsessed with red lips lately. This is a Revlon. I'm pretty sure these are Revlon. Yep, these are Revlon lipsticks. And this one's in the color Red Liqueur. This is my favorite red lipstick ever. It's a really lighter, brighter red that looks really great on my skin tone. It reminds me of like when Rihanna does a red lip. Super pretty. And then I also brought one more Revlon one in the color Rose Dew. And this is just a super neutral shade for me that kind of works with just about anything. So that's why I love that. And then I brought a couple NYX lipsticks. So this one is in the color Tea Rose. Pretty sure. Yeah, same color as the blush. That's funny. I didn't even notice that. But this one is just like a mauve color, kind of a darker pink. And this is basically the same, it's just a little bit darker. It's, what is the brand? NP Set. This is a brand from Target. This is the only thing by that brand I've ever bought is this lipstick. And it's in the color Athens. And yeah, it's really similar to the NYX one. And finally, I brought this like darker, sparkly, reddish color. This is called Topaz by NYX. And that is actually all. I'm surprised how fast I actually got through that because there was so much stuff in that bag. So yeah, that is everything that I brought with me on my trip to Chicago. I will do a video really soon with my everyday makeup bag and probably my everyday makeup routine too. I know this was a little bit backwards to show you guys what's in my travel makeup bag and then show you what's in my everyday makeup bag, but since I hadn't unpacked it yet, it just seemed kind of like the easiest time to film it. So stay tuned for that video and a bunch more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will link all of my blog and Tumblr and all that fun stuff in the bottom. So see you guys later. Bye.
But lies and medication make black and white seem gray.